Despite its rich culture and incredible beauty, over 40 million children in India live like this. And to make things worse, millions of them grew up without having any kind of family.
A country bursting with life, with color, and incredible culture, but also facing this harsh reality: over 40 million children living in poverty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. Many of these kids, they don't even have families. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, that's more than the entire population of Canada.
Yeah, and that's where our deep dive is taking us today, right here, right now. We're going deep into Udaan Care.
I love this organization.
Yeah, they're dedicated to these vulnerable children, and we've got this really interesting document all about them.
Yeah.
Highlighting how they work and sharing stories of the kids they help.
I'm so excited to jump into this.
You too. Get ready, everybody, because we're going to learn how mentorship, education, and just community support can totally transform young lives.
Yeah.
And how even just one person can make a huge difference.
Absolutely.
So let's just start with this number, right? 40 million children in poverty in India alone. That's just astounding.
Yeah, it really highlights the sheer scale of the challenge. I mean, the factors contributing to child poverty in India are complex, right? You have things like lack of access to quality education, limited health care, and just systemic inequalities.
Right.
And the thing is, if these issues aren't addressed, the consequences can be really long-lasting, not just for these kids, but for the whole country.
Totally. So that's where Udaan Care comes in.
Yeah.
Tell me more of their approach.
So their approach is all about assigning lifelong mentor parents to these orphaned and abandoned children.
Wait, so it's not just like, oh, here's some food or here's some clothes, see you later.
No, it's way more than that.
That's amazing.
It's about creating these deep, meaningful connections, almost like mimicking a real family structure. It provides these kids with emotional support, stability, guidance, things that they desperately need.
Yeah. We were talking about Deepak, right? The mentor from the document. His story just, I don't know, it was just so powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically says these girls have become his family.
Yeah, and he talks about how their laughter fills his home. But, you know, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, right? He also talks about those tough times, about navigating cultural expectations, dealing with the emotional scars that these girls carry. I mean, it really shows the dedication and resilience that's required to be a mentor parent.
Yeah. It makes you think that changing a life, it's not like flipping a switch, right? It's a real journey.
Totally. And I think what's amazing about Udaan Care is that they recognize that they don't just throw these mentors in the deep end, they really support them.
Right.
So how do they even find these people? I mean, are there like specific qualities they're looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. Their selection process is quite rigorous. They really look for individuals who have empathy, patience, a genuine desire to make a difference in the lives of these children.
Right.
And then they provide extensive training and ongoing support to really equip these mentors.
That's amazing.
Give them the skills that they need to deal with raising children who've been through trauma.
Yeah.
So it's really a holistic approach. That's incredible. Speaking of empowerment, right, we got to talk about Udaan Shalini. I mean, this program is amazing.
Yeah, their focus on girls from underprivileged backgrounds is so important.
Totally.
And it goes beyond just traditional schooling.
Right.
They have vocational training, life skills workshops, even college prep. It's all about giving these girls the specific tools they need to become self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I mean, the research is clear, right? When you invest in a girl's education, it's a ripple effect. Her earning potential goes up, her family's health improves, the entire community benefits.
Did we see any examples of this in the document?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's this incredible young woman, Shah.
Yeah, Shah.
She wants to be a fashion designer. And with Udaan Care support, she actually got admission into a super prestigious design school.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of how the right opportunities can totally unlock a girl's potential and break down those socioeconomic barriers that might have held her back otherwise. So inspiring. Okay, I also read about actress Jacqueline Fernandez visiting the girls at Udaan Care.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, you know, celebrity involvement can be tricky, right? It can bring a lot of attention and resources, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's important to make sure it's meaningful, not just a publicity stunt.
Right.
And it sounds like Jacqueline really gets it.
Yeah.
She spent time with the girls, learning about their dreams, and she's using her platform to amplify their voices.
That's awesome. And talk about resourcefulness, right? We were talking about Shaw.
Yes.
She designed a dress to be auctioned off to support Udon Care.
I love that story. It's a perfect example of sustainable philanthropy.
What does that mean?
It's not just about one-time donations. It's about creating initiatives that can keep giving back.
Mm-hmm.
So not only does this auction raise funds,
Yeah.
but it also showcases Shaw's talent.
Yeah.
It empowers her while supporting the very organization that helped her get to where she is.
That's so cool.
It's brilliant. I love that. Okay, so to recap, right, we've learned about Udon Care, their unique approach to mentorship and education.
Yeah.
I mean, the impact on these kids' lives, it's undeniable.
Absolutely.
But it leaves me with a question for you, listener. We saw Shaw's creativity with the dress, right? What other, out-of-the-box ideas can you think of to support organizations like Udon Care?
That's something I'm going to be thinking about all day.
Me too. It's a really good question. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thank you. It was amazing.
It really was.
Yeah.
And until next time, keep asking those questions.
Yes.
And keep diving deep.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone.
See ya.